Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Coming up, Mepham's cheerleading team had their send-off last night before they head to Florida for nationals next Thursday.
Next, a glimpse into a powerful man's story of perseverance during a tough time in global history and how he's touching young minds here in our district.
Then, a look into some national headlines, including a devastating plane crash and the start of the next presidential term in office.
And last but not least, local updates including how community members celebrate Lunar New Year as well as the District Students of the Month Award. Thank you for joining us here at BMB. Today is Friday, January 31st, day 6. I'm Brigid Flanagan.
And I'm Makayla Daube.
And the BMB Morning Announcements start now.
At BMB, we navigate the seas of stories and treasure the ones that matter most.
We have your week in Mepham sports.
Join us as we take you into the heart of the community where stories unfold and voices unite.
We are BMB.
We are BMB.
These are the BMB Morning Announcements.
Good morning, Mepham. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. How are you today, Brigid?
I'm great, Makayla. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
But that's enough about us. Let's get into the first story of the day. Mepham's cheerleading team had their send-off last night before they head out into the path to nationals in Disney next Thursday. BMB reporter Mya Passanisi got to attend the send-off personally. For more on the event.
Thanks, guys. I'm here in the South Gym where varsity cheer just completed their send-off before they leave for Orlando next Thursday, February 6th. They're very excited for nationals, and they had such a great support here tonight, and this was their last time performing before the big day at nationals.
We practice 5 days a week, and on Saturdays we have competitions. I think everybody really works hard, and we all put in the time and the effort. I'm excited to go and cheer on my teammates because everybody's worked so hard, and I'm just so proud of everybody.
I think the best part for me is just watching the program develop from when I was on the team until now. There's so much more gymnastics and skill that goes into it when I was a part of the team. And I just love watching them perform and really just doing the best that they can on the mat out there.
Good luck to the girls on their trip. I know you guys will do amazing. You always do. That's all for me. I'm Mya Passanisi, sending it back to Brigid and Makayla.
Thanks, Maya, and best of luck to our girls.
Earlier this week, in honor of Holocaust Remembrance Day, Mepham was visited by a speaker with an extraordinary story. Students had the chance to hear a first-hand account of the horrors of the Holocaust.
Leo Ullman did not let his past define him. Being a public speaker, veteran, business owner, author, triathlon runner, loving husband, father, and so much more throughout his life. The message he had for students was a very important one. BMB's Emma Santiago was there.
Yesterday, Mepham students had the privilege of hearing from a speaker who witnessed the horrors of the Holocaust firsthand. He shared his personal story and emphasized the importance of remembering history.
So specifically in the 10th and 11th grade classes, students learn about World War II and the Holocaust, so it connects, directly to that. But in other courses, we talk about how people can help other people.
The only thing I really remember was the end of the war, when everybody came out and celebrated and screaming and hugging. And very importantly, at that point, my war parents had always thought that nobody on the block knew that they had a hidden Jewish child.
Learning about history is essential to ensuring tragedies like this are never forgotten and never happen again. A special thank you to Leo and the Social Studies Department for this meaningful presentation. That's all from me. I'm Emma Santiago. Now back to you guys.
Thanks, Emma. The chance to witness a first-hand account of this historical event is immensely impactful, a privilege that will not be available forever. It is important to learn about the past to create a better future.
The past shapes the present, and the present is ever developing. Moving forward, there is so much to cover in global and national news. Wednesday night, a U.S. Army helicopter collided with an American Airlines flight that was landing at Washington, D.C.'s Reagan National Airport. Over 300 first responders worked through the night in frigid temperatures, but unfortunately, none of the 67 people on the two aircraft survived.
I want to take a moment and extend my condolences to the families of the loved ones. We commit to them that we are going to get to the bottom of this investigation, not in 3 years, not in 4 years, but as quickly as possible, with the NTSB, who is here today, as well as the FAA.
Also on Friday, President Trump signed his first bill into law. The Laken Riley law will tighten punishments on undocumented migrants who commit crimes in the U.S.
Under the law I'm signing today, the Department of Homeland Security will be required to detain all illegal aliens who have been arrested for theft, burglary, larceny, shoplifting, assaulting a police officer, murder, or any crime that results in death or serious injury.
President Trump also announced that he's ordered for migrants arrested in the U.S. to be held at a 30,000-bed facility at the U.S. military base at Guantanamo Bay in Cuba.
Last Wednesday was Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year is the beginning of a new year based on the lunar calendars, or, informally, but more widely, lunar solar calendars. The determination of the first day of the new lunar year varies by culture.
Now, in local news, the Bellmore-Merrick United Secondary Teachers have selected the district Students of the Month for the first month of 2025. Students are selected based on their contributions to their school community. Congrats, everyone.
Now, for more local news on all things Mepham sports, here's Jake Maxwell with this week's sports report.
Thanks, guys. A lot has been happening in Mepham sports. Now, starting over on the ice, the Bulldogs are locking in for their first playoff game, as they will be playing on next Tuesday. Their opponent will be decided on Sunday night. Now, heading into the gym, the boys basketball team took on Great Neck South yesterday. The girls basketball team faced off against crosstown rival Calhoun, where you can watch what happened on the BMB YouTube channel. Over on the mats, the wrestling team is gearing up for the qualifiers, and a huge milestone was hit where Chris Noddy earned his 100th career win. The NFL Pro Bowl is this weekend, and while the Chiefs and Eagles rest up before the Super Bowl on February 9th, I will definitely be watching. That's all I have for you this week in Mepham Sports. I've been Jake Maxwell. Have a good day, Mepham.
Thanks, Jake. Can't believe it's the same teams in the Super Bowl again, but I love my Chiefs.
I cannot agree with that. I definitely don't love the Chiefs. And I really can never forgive the Eagles for stealing Saquon.
Thankfully for both teams, the game will be played in New Orleans, which is so much more warm than the weather we have here.
From what I hear, though, it's supposed to be a warmer weekend here. So let's check the facts. Here's meteorologist Tina Pena to prove that I'm right.
Thanks, guys. I'm going to start with no. It doesn't look like it's going to get warmer, sadly, but happy belated Lunar New Year's to all those who celebrated. The moon cycles fall under the general umbrella of weather reporting, I think, but don't expect me to start announcing the phases along with the temperature for the weekend. Speaking of our good old forecast, today expect some showers with a high of 44 and a low of 34. Tomorrow is cloudy with the chance of high being 33 and a low of 24. Sunday, of course, the rain comes back with the high of 38 and a low of 34. Okay, so I guess it's not going to be the sunniest of weekends, but you know what they say about February, that it's probably still going to be cold.
Rain, cold, clouds. Do we ever get good weather from you?
I mean, sometimes, but we still have some time before you will get that from me.
Okay, well, it better come quick. Well, these have been the BMB Morning Announcements for Friday, January 31st.
Have a great day, Mepham.
Okay,
wait. What was it?
Okay.
Down low. Nailed it!
Yeah, Tina, you go.
We're out.
It threw me
I'm still in the chair.
Did you notice? No. Oh yeah, you on Saturday you went like. I was like, wait. Wait, can I?
That just threw me off for a second. I'm
like
scooting
what?
back
Are
in.
we good?
I'm back.